Italy by Molly. Politics. Politics means how things can relate to the government or governors. Every country around the world has a different leader, and Italians' leaders are a little like ours because we both have presidents. Even though Italians' leaders are similar to ours, they're a little different because we choose our president every 4 or 8 years. They choose their president every year. Italians choose their leaders every year by having a big election at the Senate of a Republic, and then 3 months later, they choose their winner. One of Italy's most important rules is to always be loyal to your country and to pass it on to the younger children. Italy makes this rule to be nice. Italy has great laws, and that is part of the reason why Italy is such a beautiful and great country. Social aspects is how a group of humans live together in communities or groups. Italians take the time to enjoy life. They do that by taking a 2-hour break during their break. They take the time to relax and talk with family and friends. Even though Italians work 6 days a week on their day off, they take the time to go on a walk through the park and talk with friends and really enjoy the time. In most Italian families, each member has their own role. The mother's role in Italian families is to cook meals for the family. The father's role is to work all day and make money for the family. In an Italian family, the child is looked after with great care. In Italy, there are different types of education for the students. One type of education in Italy is for kids who want to study for business jobs. Another type of education in Italy teaches students to be teachers, and the last type of education teaches students for college. Italian food is popular all over the world. One food that is made originally in Italy and is popular all over the world is now pizza. Another one is pasta. You can also even get gelato. Can you believe that foods in Italy are now popular all over the world? Italians wear different types of clothes in different seasons. In winter and fall, Italians wear pants and long sleeve shirts. And in summer and spring, Italians wear tank tops and shorts, just like we do. Isn't that amazing? Beliefs are convictions held by a community, groups, or an individual. Everyone has their own religion, even you, but most Italians believe in the Christian religion. Christian Italians believe many things, like Jesus is the Son of God, or that Jesus is the second person of the Holy Trinity. They also believe that Jesus was both human and divine. Isn't that amazing? It's so amazing that Christian Italians believe in so many things. Great special traditions like the Carnival of Venice or the Battle of Oranges. Venice is celebrated when the Venice won a victory from the Venice Republic of the Battle of Oranges, which includes a tradition of throwing oranges at the people on the other team. Economics is things that relate to making goods, buying or selling goods, and services. In Italy, they grow different types of crops like grapes, olives, rice, tomatoes, and wheat. Italians grow their crops on small farms, unlike the U.S. Most of the crops that are grown in Italy are mostly made into meals and eaten, unlike some other countries that export their crops to other countries. In Italy, they use euros for currency. But 20 years ago, Italians used liras for their currency. About 19 countries use the euro for their currency, but the euro was originally found in Europe. The reason why Italy and 18 other countries switched their currency to euros is so that it would be easier to travel between countries in Europe. Italians produce. Did you know that Italians produce many things that are famous everywhere? Well, if you did not, you just learned something new. What Italians produce that is famous everywhere is clothes, wine, and pasta. Italians are famous for making lots of clothes, but they are especially known for making shoes. Italy is a great place for wine. In fact, they are the world's largest wine producer. Italians are famous for producing things. They are especially famous for producing pasta. Even eat more pasta than any other country in the world. Popular jobs in Italy. In Italy, there are lots of jobs that are very popular, like soccer, or even playing music, or even being an artist. In Italy, Italians choose to leave the country to get a higher paying job. On the other hand, many settlers from other countries want to work in Italy because Italy is famous for having a good lifestyle. Cultural arts is how people show their art, music, and dancing. Italy has many types of cultural arts. Italians' taste of art and music is much different than most countries' music and art. Most Italians like to listen to country and old-style music. Their music just wants to get you up and start dancing. Most Italian singers have an Italian accent. They say their accent is extraordinary, and that is the main idea about their singing. The Italians' favorite type of dance is the salsa. If you don't know what the salsa is, let me explain. Salsa is a dance that you need a partner to do it with. Why Italians like the salsa is because it's a really fun dance, and they love fun. That is why they love dancing, and they especially love to do the salsa. Italians love to paint. In fact, they painted some of the world's finest art. Most Italians like to paint art from long centuries ago. Italians spend almost years on their art. Even young kids can spend almost up to 3 years on beloved art in Italy. They like to paint abstract art. This is why they love art and how their art is also popular, and also how some Italians take so long in art. I hope you go to Italy one day after all you've learned and have a great time. Isn't Italy such a beautiful place? I hope you learn so much.